Welcome everybody to a brand new video with Fox Splatter. Today I am actually doing kind of my own challenge. I had a really fun time doing the challenge of the month for Jazz's art page, and so I decided to try a challenge of my own. Somebody sent me a link to a spray paint painting of some kind of space scene, and they suggested that they thought I could do it in actual paint. And so I'm going to challenge myself today and attempt to do it, I think, in oils, because I think that's going to be the best way to do it, because since it won't dry as quickly. I haven't actually worked with oils before, so it's going to be a challenge in two ways, I guess, because I haven't worked with oils, and yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Let me know how I did. I'm going to put the link down below of the original spray paint painting, and leave a comment and a like and let me know how I did. Let's get started. I started off just using some plastic glass that I had lying around, and then I got started with the oil paints, and I just put a few different colors on. Not exactly sure how it was gonna blend. I tried using the newspaper to kind of get rid of some of the paint like they did in the video. That didn't quite work, so I ended up just mixing the colors and using a palette knife to kind of scrape off colors and add more colors to it. I then put the cup back and started on the background with more oil colors. The oils didn't work as well as I thought they would because they don't dry, they just mix. So instead of what I'm used to and doing layers of color, it ended up being just everything blended together into like this grayish color, as you see. So I had to lighten it quite a bit with white and go over it with brighter colors to make it a nice pinkish color. And then I used acrylics to do the spray because oil was too thick to do the spray for the stars. I then started on the bottom, which didn't really go as planned. I'm sorry if you can't really see it very well, because the way the canvas is, it's kind of a long canvas, and I didn't really realize that it kind of got cut out for some of the bits. And here I start to try and have the scraping effect with adding the white and dabbing the paper, but didn't quite work. So once again I had to go back with the palette knife like I did with the planet. And then after all that, I went back with acrylics to make the black stand out more up top. I found with the oils that it is very easy to get muddled colors since it doesn't dry and just everything blends with it. So I had to kind of do a mixed media with the acrylic and oils since I didn't exactly know how well everything would work. I then used a palette knife to start on the waterfalls, which actually worked very well compared to what I was expecting, and it gave it a nice spray effect at the bottom. I ended up adding to that later though. The bottom of the painting took me quite a while of experimenting, trying to figure out what would work. I did end up using more acrylics for the whites to make it a brighter white and to stand out better. I had a harder time on using the oils than I thought I would because they don't dry and I can't do layers like I'm used to with acrylics. A lot of the times with acrylics I will add water to kind of do the wet on wet, like as in oils, but it still was a bit more difficult with oils. And then for this bottom rocky part, I ended up scraping off some of the extra paint before I added on the black, and which ended up turning kind of blue, but it ended up looking just fine afterwards. And I'm sorry at this point, my camera ended up shutting off and dying and I had no idea, so it kind of missed some of the up in the sky sun. But for the sun, all I did was put some paint on and kind of use my finger to make that glowing effect sweeping out. And I had a little bit of a hard time with the waterfalls. I kept fiddling with them because they didn't look right at first up top, but I think after adding some more white and adding some more black on top of it, it ended up coming out how I wanted it to. Overall, this was a really fun challenge and I really enjoyed it. It was harder than I thought because I wasn't sure of what to expect with the oils, but now that I know what to expect, it was a lot of fun, and this painting came out a lot better than I expected for the first time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and this challenge. More challenges to come in the future. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed watching this video. Thanks. Bye.